Hello, Cancer, Leo, Cusp. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person. No, the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with getting the surrounding energy of this read. We have the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is you both are trying to be honest with your emotions and find stability with the past. I do feel like you both are trying to create a new stable foundation for yourself to work off of so that you can let go of the past. But you're mainly healing your emotions or trying to heal your emotions. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Star card, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like the first challenge that you're facing is forgiveness. You know, you felt betrayed, backstabbed by this person, something they did, and it really burdens you. What's another challenge? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Sun card. I feel like another challenge that you're facing is being in a new energy, being positive. You know, you're not focusing enough on creating a new positive energy because you're so burdened with this betrayal this person brought into your life. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So the advice that Spirit has for you is let your intuition guide you. You know, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of mental defeat due to this feeling of betrayal. But if you really, it's almost like if you meditate on positivity every morning when you wake up and try your best to concentrate on that, all that confusion and that betrayal will start to dissipate. It won't be as important anymore. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have mirror, reflection, shared feelings in you as a current. In the recent past, we have pretend, a challenge is misunderstood, and what needs to happen for you two to find balance, we have unconditional. Let's get mirror, reflection, shared feelings in you. We have the Five of Cups along with the Five of Wands. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying to reflect on the conflict that has you stuck in the loss and grief. You're really trying your best to move forward. In the recent past, we have pretend. We have the Ace of Cups along with the Ten of Cups. Here's my thing. I do feel like so with you in your person, I feel you've allowed this betrayal to put you in a pretended energy. Once you started to work on really loving yourself enough, you realize that you might want to rebuild this connection. You know, there's a chance that you allowed this betrayal to keep you stuck in your ego. And once you were able to open up your emotions and be honest, you realize that you might want this connection again. Both of you. And this is why I feel you're currently reflecting on what loss, what grief is conflicting you from moving forward and figuring out if rebuilding this connection is the right answer. A challenge is misunderstood. We have the Death card and the Four of Swords. A challenge right now is I feel like you both are really trying, you're still working through the misunderstandings, the confusion. You're still healing. This isn't a bad challenge, because you're still going through that transition of purging those misunderstandings that conflict you and that cause grief in your life and really confuse you in making a decision on how you should move forward. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have unconditional. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit card. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to move forward in love. Don't withdraw from any hard times or anything that isolates you from embracing unconditional love. And it's as simple as just remembering the better times, to help you balance out the bad times so that you can make a decision if reconciliation is the right path to take. So what is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge? Your person's energy towards you is heart song. Their intention is avoiding. A challenge is upheaval. And what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, we have receptive. Let's get heart song. Heart song. We have the World card along with the King of Wands. So I do feel like your person's energy right now is they're looking at the bigger picture and they're trying their best to end anything that takes away from their ability to embrace true feelings. They're trying to heal, and they're trying to do it by embracing how they truly feel without allowing their ego to put the negativity in there. Their intention is avoiding. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I feel like your person's intention is to make steady and stable steps towards finding stability. Stop avoiding those hard triggers so that they can heal and move forward. A challenge with your person is upheaval. We have the Queen of Swords along with the Devil card. I do feel like a challenge with your person. There are some things that restrict them in the drama and chaos of this breakup. There's some things that happen when the upheaval of this breakup happened or of this relationship happened that they're still holding on to that they need to cut out. So it's not a bad challenge. It just means that they're still working through stuff. What they need to continue to do is be open-hearted, be receptive to helping them to make choices and letting go of this relationship. And also, I feel like your person has to figure out if this is a divine connection, if this is a connection they were meant to be in, just like you. They need to figure it out in order to move forward. Which direction do we go? Do we heal and we let go, or do we heal and try to work things out is what I'm getting. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? When I said I love you, I'll love you forever, I meant it. Missing you so much, we truly had something special. Okay, let's get some tarot on this. When I said I'll love you forever, I meant it. We have the Wheel of Fortune along with the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like your person wants you to know that as they move in a brand new direction, because we all have to move in a brand new direction to get over things. Kitty, my cat is a weirdo. They're starting to realize that they're starting to question whether you were their forever after, and they want you to know this because they are actually. Kitty, what are you doing? Stop. She's a terror sometimes. Missing you so much, we truly did have something special. We have the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card. I also feel like your person wants you to know that as they make a passionate effort to find absolution with the past, they realize how much they miss you. When we're stuck in negativity, when we're blocking our emotions out, we don't realize that we care about someone. We can get to a point where we're in such a negative energy that we push away our true feelings about how we feel for someone. And sometimes it's because it's better to be angry and hate on somebody than it is to actually accept the fact that we still care about them. Near future. Intentions, actions, or changes. We have shattered, damaged, broken hearted, and destroyed. Preparation, relentless pursuit, and victory. Let's get shattered. We have the Ace of Swords along with the King of Swords. I do feel like in the near future, your person is really going to work on trying their best to make clear decisions to cut out any pain, anything, any painful memories they're holding on to, any heartache. And a lot of it, again, has to do with them wanting to pursue the truth with chase. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands. I feel like your person is ready to get over it. You know, they want to pursue the truth because they want to get over that negativity. They're ready to move forward. They're ready to let the past go. And I feel like in the near future, they're going to reevaluate how to do that. You know, you have to figure out how you can get past things. And I feel like your person in the near future is going to work on doing just that. So, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Where's the other card? Oh. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, along with the Emperor. So this person that's coming at you is someone that's kind of stands in their power. I like this energy because this is someone that knows what they want. But this is also someone who is having the courage to come forward, but at the same time knows you're in a defensive energy. You know, they know that you're fighting some hard battles right now. And they're hoping that their energy, their strength will help you to get over it. So they know you're going through something right now. What is their intention? We have the Moon card, the Page of Cups, along with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like their intention is to rid any fear you might have. Yeah, it's almost like they want to get you in that forever after energy. They want to show you that this connection could go forever. Like this could be that connection that you've been looking for. And they want to help rid any fear that you may be holding on to. How will they see you? We have the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and the King of Pentacles. They're going to see you as someone that brings balance into their lives. Someone that brings truth and stability. What will they want the most from you? We have the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like what they will want the most from you is for you to, it's almost like reevaluate how you can release any loss, grief, or regret that has you holding on to the painful ending of your past. So they know that you went through a very painful ending, and this may be with a past partner. This may be what is putting you in this defensive energy. How will you see this person? We have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands. Yeah. You know, I feel like you're going to see this person as someone who awakens you to the fact that it's time for you to choose a path towards mastering your emotions and letting go of any struggles you may still be holding on to. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. I feel like what you will want the most from this person is for them to move in a new direction and to focus on letting go of anything that's betraying you or causing you to struggle. You want this person to really move towards a place of peace is what I'm getting. What will the connective energy be? We have the Death card, the Three of Wands, and the Hangman. I feel like connectively, you both are going to try your best to let go of anything that prevents you from making that transition towards expanding your mind and letting the past go. So what challenges? What challenges will you face? We have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like the first challenge that you're going to face and taking advantage of this new stable beginning being offered from God in the universe is healing the overthinking. You know, when you go through a hard time, when you go through a bad relationship, it can mentally entrap you in your head, and you can judge your next relationship based on what you went through in the past. What's another challenge? We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like another challenge that you're going to face is your ego. You know, you are in this defensive energy. You're in self-defense mode because of what you went through in a past relationship. So making a passionate effort to let that ego down and move forward is going to be hard. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Justice card, the Ace of Swords, and the Fool card. I feel like the first piece of advice that Spirit's going to have for you is you got to make a clear decision to be truthful with yourself and find balance with the past. If you want a new beginning with this person, it is not fair to judge them by what you went through in the past. So it's so important for you to be truthful with yourself and move towards that new beginning without carrying any emotional baggage from your past. What else? We have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, you got to cut out that past relationship. It's time to move forward. It's time to find peace with the past, move forward, and find peace within yourself. You deserve it. You really deserve it. Near future, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like if you both could think of stable ways of letting go of any confusion, anything that isolates you from this connection, you know, any hard times you're holding on to, and it's mostly you, not your person that's coming towards you. It's mostly you who has to work on yourself and be able to let go of the past. If you can think of stable ways of doing that and starting over, this connection can work. But you can't let that past get into your mind and judge this person based on what you went through in the past. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go love and peace.